godlike.
Alright guys, welcome back to the last game of today, the 9th day of this MSI Sea Dragon Battle number 2. It is going to be Mineski up against Trust, Signature.Trust. It is 1-1, and last game will determine who goes on into the losers bracket finals to play TNC Gaming. Guys, this is Edward casting for you guys today. You can find me on Twitter at HeyEdward. The rest of my casting team can be found on Facebook, Twitter, Hitbox, as well as YouTube on Restless TV or TEEV as well. This is being cast on Dota Talk TV, and well, that is about it, guys. I saw someone in chat who has whose birthday it is today, and he would like Mineski to win. Well, hopefully for you, wherever it was, I can't remember who it was, but yeah, hopefully you will give Mineski a bit of extra percentages there to win the game, but
10 seconds
we'll have to see. Trust versus Mineski, game number 3. It is the decider.
5 seconds
Just gonna make sure that everything is good to go here, boys, before we yeah, there we go, go into game number 3. Alright, so Mineski gonna pick up Tusk and Dazzle. Trust with the Wyvern and Gyrocopter, and Wind Ranger actually gets banned out here. Which is probably not a bad idea in conjunction with Winter Wyvern, but yeah, I'd imagine there are other heroes that are good together with Winter Wyvern, such as, just as we saw, Drow Ranger. But maybe there is something that they are playing towards that they really don't want to be up against the Wind Ranger with. Clinks also gets banned as the 4th ban here, and well, pretty standard bans here: Shadow Fiend, Lesh, Quap, Undying. Mineski actually bans out a bit differently here with the Clockwork and the Storm Spirit as well. Probably a bit scared of the Storm Spirit here of my pro that we did see, or excuse me, oh right, yeah, it was Mineski's Jay that played the Storm Spirit here, so it is just one of those situations where if you don't play the hero, then you might as well just ban it out, and well, this is that situation here where they ban out the Storm Spirit themselves because they don't want to be up against it, because they have another plan, right? We'll have to see what that is. For now, Earthshaker gets picked up here by Trust. A really good support, both offensively and a bit defensively as well, I want to say. He's probably going to be the 4 core though, as or a 4 support, as Wyvern is a more defensive one, who's probably just going to go for like wards, Glimmer Cape maybe later into the game, stuff like that. We'll have to see though.
5 seconds remaining.
On the side of Mineski, Tusk, if the trend is the same, it will probably just be Tusk in the off lane here as a core, and Dazzle as a 5 support. Oh no. And Jay or Jules gonna be very happy with this. Bloodseeker is theirs. And I feel like Bloodseeker in this tournament has a pretty good win rate. I know for a fact there's one game that he lost, but pretty much a lot of other games where he's been featured in have been very, very much more in the way of the Bloodseeker, whoever actually picked that up. So, alright. So, let's see. Alright, Lina. Okay, so is that going to be a MyPro Lina on the mid here, and then Lakel's Gyra? I mean, I understand it's actually a pretty, it's actually a pretty good plan here. It's kind of the same as Mineski had last game with Jules and Jay. What you do is you have the Storm Spirit just zip out and do all the damage you possibly can. Make sure that you really just harass, annoy, and really just pester Signature.Trust line up with that Storm Spirit, and then you create space for the Drow Ranger to farm up her items, which in this scenario was like an SNY, a butterfly. Like, it was crazy. He didn't have the butterfly, but that was going to be his next item. He did have the Eagle Song as well, and 3k gold. So I mean, yeah, a really good game for Mineski. And well, I mean, it could kind of be the same here for Trust, seeing as they pick up the Lina. They'll probably pick up a Yule's Scepter on Lina as well, and then she just goes out and killing things together with the Earthshaker. Meanwhile, Wyvern maybe goes with, maybe just tries to stay back and help out the Gyrocopter. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of it, right? So the two supports have been chosen by Mineski. It's going to be Dazzle and Rubik. Rubik a pretty good choice here, because basically everyone here has really good things you can steal. Laguna, LSA, Dragon Slave, 3 stuns on the Earthshaker. Or actually 2 stuns, because you can't steal the Aftershock. But yeah, 2 stuns on Earthshaker, Gyro with just a slew of different things. Basically, the only bad thing you can pick up on Gyrocopter is the Flat Cannon. And everything else there from Gyrocopter is just gravy. As well as with Winter Wyvern, although I don't really think there's anything bad you can pick up on him. Arctic is good for getting away. Splinter Blast is good for getting closer. Cold Embrace is good for saving. Winter's Curse is good for initiating. I mean, there's just like so many different good things here that you can steal on this lineup. And yeah, I really like it. It's a good start for Mineski. It's a good hero. Especially here, this Rubik, going to be able to do a lot for them. Excuse me here, just a few seconds. There we go. Alright, so, let's see here. So Husker is going to get banned out. As well as Darkseer. So Darkseer is going to get, Darkseer has 2 bans to his name so far. Magnus is the last pick for Trust. So it's not going to be Lina in the mid. I don't think so, at least. Or it could be an aggro try, but that's so weird because you have a Gyrocopter. That just doesn't make any sense. You need someone with the Gyrocopter. And usually, like, a Gyro try lane works okay, but not if it's an aggressive one. Then again, you do have, like,
5 seconds remaining.
2-3 stuns on between Earthshaker, Wyvern, and Gyrocopter. And between the 3, I mean, like, Earthshaker could probably take up a lane, but like whenever that happens, I feel like everyone just kind of rotates him away, because you just, like, the only thing you get out of that lane is levels and then maybe a blink if you actually get last-hits. Whereas the Lina is probably like a much better laner in the sense that she has very good range. She's going to be hard to initiate upon. She has the potential to become a very, very annoying core later on in the game. And yeah, I just feel like that's a better choice. So I'm not really sure what Trust is going to do with this lineup here. We'll have to see though. Mineski going to be picking up the last. Wait, what? How do you get this away? Jesus. Press on something. I want it away. My hitbox is weird. Okay, there we go. Thank God. Jesus. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay, so Jules Anti-Mage is going to be the last pickup for Mineski. Alright. And, oh, my pro is going to be picking up that Lina, so it is going to be, yeah. Earthshaker and Wyvern as the two supports. Lina in the mid.
10 seconds remaining.
Right, he can. Magnus can be off lane for sure, but I mean, usually I want to see him in the mid. Honestly, it's just me who's really, I'm really narrow-minded. I always want to see him in the mid instead of the off lane. Where in fact a lot of people lane him in the off lane, like pretty much all the time. So.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah. Alright guys, so game number 3, the last game between these two teams here in this best of 3 to determine who goes on and who goes home will be live in just a few. And well, on the dire side, it will be Mineski, and well, there are going to be 4 people rotating into the jungle, see if they can get something happening. Well, Owa is going to be on the Rubik, Jesse on the Tusk, Jay, the Bloodseeker, and G going to be playing the Dazzle here. In the top, it will be Jules on the Anti-Magian. On the Radiant, it will be Signature.Trust. In the offlane will be Hehe on the Magnus. Yap on the Earthshaker. In the mid will be MyPro on the Lena, decked out with some weird ass eyes or something. The bottom is going to be Lakel's on the Gyro, and he's going to be supported by Feimao on the Winter Wyvern. Jay. They were just about to actually find Gyrocopter here. Oh, he has the whole set. That's interesting. Yeah, they were just about to walk into Lakel's here, but I mean, Bloodseeker, he was actually gonna remove all these trees here. That's pretty interesting. All right, well, game number 3 is about to start.
The battle begins.
And before I forget, there we go.
Ready to burn.
Oh, Jesus. All right, so let's see. So we do get a bounty rune up onto Lena. And well, OMG gonna be trying to find a kill in the Radiant here. Not gonna happen though. And Jesse just trying to do some Fisher shenanigans like the Earthshaker, just trying to block the creeps here. Trolley Jay taking a lot of damage, but it really annoys me that he's called Trolley. Like, it just seems like, god damn it. He is indeed a troll, but oh well. Alright, so Lakel's Anti-Mage gonna be the 2 cores here. Right off the bat already we can tell that it's not gonna be the same kind of game here, as you usually don't go for an Orchid on MyPro here, so there's not going to be that many attempts on Anti-Mage here from MyPro, but there will be other heroes that you can kill off. And well, Owa is going to try to find that that courier there. I'll go for a courier snipe. And well, it's probably going to be the first thing in this game that will happen, this courier snipe. Alright, Jesus is going to do some pulling. Anti-Mage up against Hehe here. It's not the best lane for Hehe for sure. He's up against an Anti-Mage who's going to be just harassing him all the time because he has really good attack animation and attack speed, so he can just he can harass and last it at the same time. He could go for a bottle, but oh, Trolley gonna get found, or Jay rather. He's not gonna be able to actually quell his way through the trees here. But yeah, that is a good kill here, and I think MyPro now is going to be, oh no, if they find this. Oh, this is actually really bad. So, Hehe, he could actually go for all things there. Just put everything into him. Or he could just transport it together here. So, Owa. Oh, yep, he's going to give it to Jap.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And he's going to give it to MyPro. Alright. So, not really any fissures right now that will be able to kill him off. As I say that, there's a fissure in an LSA, but I mean, my argument still stands. Jules sitting on 20 last hits. He is in the lead here. Very interesting lane here because Magnus is up against the Anti-Mage here, and he can't really contest anything too much. And now we have Owa coming in as well, so actually a pain coming out here from Earthshaker as he sees that Owa is coming in here somehow. Pretty sure that was just the ward, but oh well. Alright, and down in the bottom lane, it is a 2 versus 2 for now. Actually, Earthshaker is, I think he's pulling here right now, so. Alright. So a disconnect from Dazzle here as the game is just about to really break ground here. Someone's saying, it's going to be a long game, guys. Go and grab your popcorn. Well, I don't have popcorn. If you do, go ahead and do that. But I have coffee, so I will be drinking that. Alright, so first off, we're going to have to look at whose lineup is the first one to actually really gain traction here in this game here. Well, it might be Trust here as we have Magnus and Lina, two cores that just really quickly comes online. I mean, once we get a Blink Dagger on Hehe, he really is just able to do so many things here. Like, Blink and Mana Boots is where he really strives. And, well, MyPro is going to deal a lot of good damage here. He actually has to care a bit here as Hehe, he comes in here too. A bit more auto attacks should be able to kill him off here, but he's not close enough to anything. And yeah, MyPro wanted to get a like LSA or a Dragon Slave off here, whilst Bloodseeker was trying to get some lifesteal back from these creeps, but yeah, that's not going to happen. Alright, and Oa. Oh, that's actually very interesting here, using the lift to make sure he gets the pull. I think he would have gotten it anyways, but yeah, I like this way of thinking. Just make sure that you get it. And Jay, he's just really, really... Like, if he gets hit by one Dragon Slave, he's dead. He's done for. And Magnus actually comes in from the side here. He really needs to get back. Like, if he has enough for Skewer and Shockwave, he's dead, basically. Yeah, and he's... Yeah. There we go. I have no idea what he was doing here. We have so many long-range initiations coming in here from the side of Signature.Trust. We have Hehe with the Skewer Shockwave. We have Fisher coming in from Jab, and we have Dragon Slave from MyPro. So I really don't understand what he was doing so far out here. And well, yeah, that's a kill for Earthshaker, I do believe. Yep, Jab gonna pick that one up. Alright, so 3-0 to Trust so far. And, well, Oa just farming away with these pulls here as well. And Jules sitting on 42 last hits, 6 minutes into the game. They're actually going to push out this lane right now. They might get some damage into this tower here, especially now that they see no one... Oh, actually, Magnus is here. Okay. But yeah, he pulls out one Shockwave. Only going to be able to get one last hit, actually. But, yeah, he has enough mana to actually spam this out. And there we go. Another pull from Oa. I really feel like Oa has been on the ball here this game so far. A lot of rotations coming in here to the mid lane. Jay taking some damage here, but yeah, MyPro for sure. I think MyPro's getting kind of the better of this lane so far. Bloodseeker has that off twice. Once trying to go for this lane, for this rune here. Another where he was standing very aggressively here with no health at all. And well, Rupture is now ready for Trolley. And there we go. That's going to be another attempt on his life here. Is Shallow Grave ready? Yes, it is. They do have Dragon Slave ready here, and they are going to use it. There we go. Laguna Blade comes out, and a TP. Oh, but Oa, he is going to get stunned up here by MyPro. And there we go. Ball in onto MyPro from Jesse. Oh, that Cold Embrace is going to be able to save him here for now. Although Oa in a lot of trouble. He's going to be able to get the kill onto Lina here, but there we go. It is a 1-for-1. A good trade for Trust here, as they do get the Bloodseeker as well, plus the support. Getting the Lina finally is really good for them here, as he did get that one kill, and he's on 31 last hits. But yeah, better trade for Trust, but definitely better than nothing for Jules. And well, that is Jules going on some tower damage right now. Let's see here if he's doing better than last game. I do believe he is. Ring of Health up, plus Power Treads onto Anti-Mage. He does have 800 gold here, so he's close to his perseverance as well. And it is looking a bit better for them this game around than obviously Anti-Mage was on Trust's side last time, but it is looking better for Mineski's Anti-Mage this time here because there isn't this grueling threat of a Drow or Storm getting online very soon here. Obviously there's the Lina, but it's not the same situation as a Storm Spirit because he's much more combustible. Like he's really, really scary, and he's a much bigger threat. Skewer. Yep, there we go. RP into Skewer, and that's going to be a kill on Oa. Lift in. Shockwave. That's a good kill. But yeah, still Mineski, they're going to have to speed this up here. I mean, they are doing a good job of dragging everyone away from this top lane here. Mostly because Magnus can't really get anything out of this lane. So Jules just gets this lane for himself. But more so because they want to just do things, everything else on on other places on the map as well. Lakel's sitting on decent farm here, but it's not as good as Anti-Mage, although they are both in the lead here together. He actually has a kill to his name, and can't really remember who that was. Could have been Tusk, but I'm not really sure. As I said, I don't remember. But yeah, Jules almost going to be sitting on a Battle Fury here. So that Claymore. Alright, so let's look at MyPro here for a second. He's sitting on his Void Stone and his Wizardry Staff. So he's getting closer to his Yule Scepter. And, well, that is a 3-man smoke here that is designed to actually try to find Jules. Now, oh, well, actually, if they find Jay instead, that is just fine. They're going to be able to fissure up. And LSA in. Bloodrite is actually going to come in and hit Lakel's and MyPro, but it doesn't matter. And now Haze comes in here. They could actually find more. Oh, no, they find the stack. That is just so annoying here. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a quintuple stack. I'm pretty sure that was a quintuple stack. What? Alright, let's look real quick here. He has 1,300 net worth, or 1,300 gold in his pocket right now. Wow. What did he just buy? Morbid? Yeah, so he's going to be close to it. He has his Dami now. Rather, is what I wanted to say. Alright, so Anti-Mage. 1,200 gold from Battle Fury. Oh, actually, Bloodseeker gets the kill on Fei Mao. Or Jay does. In the bottom lane. He was actually alone down here, I do believe, seeing as 3 heroes was getting that kill in the enemy jungle. Alright, Jules gonna take some damage, but I mean he's fine. Blink out. Well, Jay and Jesse going on this tower here right now. Lakel's gonna get ready to go on Trolley, and there we go. Fissure call down, coming in, snowball onto Jab, but it's not gonna do anything. And a Lagunic Blade comes in with the Echo Slam to finish things off, and a double kill for MyPro. And this is looking kind of like now the game that we saw last game around here, with the Storm Spirit becoming a really big threat here. I really wouldn't have figured him to be now Anti-Mage, he's gonna have to carry as well. I really wouldn't have thought that Lina would have become that big of a threat here to Mineski, but I mean they've been giving him kills. He's 4 for 1 for 3 right now. And yeah, that's just really scary. It's really not what you want to do up against a mid Lina. So yeah, I mean they're gonna have to. I don't know. I mean, still just create space for Jules. that's what you do when you have an anti-mage.
Dire's bottom
Tower
has
getting destroyed on the bottom lane here. It is really good for Signature.Trust that they start to do that very soon. Because the longer they wait with towers, the worse it's going to get later on when Jules gets online here. First one goes down 13 minutes into the game. Well, Gyrocopter. Well, actually, let's see here. It's going to be Dazzle who might die here in the top lane. Single Enchant Totem coming out. Blink in. One more Dragon Slave, and there we go. And dominating, going the way of my pro. Oh my god. This is just not good at all for him. For them, rather.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Alright.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So, let's see. Lakel's. Actually, they do find Jules here. There we go. It's going to be a kill. And,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
alright, so 12-2 so far. Sorry about that, boys.
So cold.
Did just have to check something real quick here. I am alone today, so you'll have to apologize me if I suddenly get real quiet. It is because I'm just making sure that I have the correct things up and stuff like that. Which I did, so it's all good. Alright. Mango on Vash being used? Interesting. Not really because he's doing anything right now. Yeah, so the kill on Dazzle, but they did get the return on Lina, of course. And it went the way of Jay, so he's going to be able to pick up 600 gold. Oh, who picked up another Yules? Oh, that was Trolley. Yeah, that makes sense. Kinda. Yeah. I'll have to see. Is Lakel's on Dami, we did see that before. Yasha has been built now. 1,000 gold on him. Anti-Mage, he should have his, Battle Fury up and running now. 15 minutes into the game. They don't have that many towers. Actually, none at all, so he's had to farm this from the scratch. And there we go, finally. He's going to come online with that, and that means he can really just I was about to say zip, but this isn't Storm Spirit, but just blink around this this map here all the time, and I would actually like to see some Boots of Travel kind of early on him here, but well, we'll have to see. As Mineski looks to still just create space here for Jules, and well, if they do it, it is going to be done with these 4 heroes here. Do we see a smoke or anything? Yeah, it is on Oa. And this might be a really interesting fight here as Haha, he gets found. Oh, snow shards coming in. Or ice shards, rather. Excuse me. And Jules, that is going to be the target here. He does blink away, TP out, and oh wow. He does. They actually don't find him here with the Yule Scepter. He wasn't in line of sight, so he can't actually Yule him up. Could possibly have been a kill between Fissure and Winter's Curse. I do believe it would have been. But oh well.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And well, another tower going the way of Mineski, or excuse me, Signature.Trust. Now finally, Jules going to be working on this bottom tower here. He does deal a lot of damage already here, over 100. Well, with the rest of his team here now, he is going to be doing it a bit more comfortably so. They're going to trade a 1-for-1, a tier 1 for a tier 1. Jay, is that going to be an SNY or a BKB? We'll have to see. Probably an SNY though. Bit too early for a BKB, I feel. A lot of pings here right now. It is actually Hehe who's pinging my pro right now. I think what they want to do is make sure that they don't come in from the mid. And there we go. Oh no, the cooldown doesn't actually hit onto Jay here. He does Yule himself, but the Echo Slam comes out and he goes down. No one else wants to initiate here together with them. G and Jesse, they're roaming around here, but nothing comes of it. They don't want to, as I said. And well, that is going to be my pro. Probably taking this tower here. And they take Jay as well. And this is what we saw Mineski doing last game, and this is what will win the game for Trust. But where is Jules right now? Yeah, building Vladimir's here right now. I can understand that he really wants to build this right now because he really needs to just from time to time actually be a part of the team fights here. And yeah, it definitely is just better all around for the whole of his team if he has a Vladimir's. Alright, so Lakel is still just farming up the enemy jungle. SNY on him, 1800 gold. Dominator. Could build into an MKB this time. But then again, we don't have that much lockdown that goes through BKB, so that's probably a good reason to do it. He could go for something else though. A bit too early, I feel, for an MKB or a butterfly or something. So yeah, probably a BKB or like a what was I saying? Oh, never mind. Alright, so Lakel's putting pressure onto the mid here again with his team kind of close, but not as close again. And yeah, this is what Jules needs to do. He's farming the enemy jungle whilst getting ready for taking... Oh, okay, he heard that or something. Oh, he actually saw that. Yep, he saw that with the wards. So he's not able to actually push out this lane any further. So he's just going to go up top instead and push there. Still only one tower to Mineski's name here. Looking at net worth, 7.5k in favor of Signature.Trust. It isn't the 15k that Mineski had last game, but it certainly is up there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And now they're going to ping out. They want to take this tier 1 tower in the top. Not going to be the hardest of things to do. It is only on 270 health here, but they do have a fortify ready. And well, whilst they actually think about going on this, like Hellas is in the bottom here going for the tier 2. And well, actually, if they see them up here, they'll just be like, okay, you want to take this tower? We'll just fortify it, take your tier 2, and it's not going to be good for you. And yeah, look at that, blink away. They can't go for this. Oh, the deny comes out from Lakel's as well. This is just so annoying for Mineski right now. Nothing is really going their way right now. 14-3 in kills. Deny on the one of the only 2 towers they've gotten. Gyrocopter deals 250 damage. Jules had to go Vladimir's. He is going to try to go for that Mantis style now. I think. Where is the courier? There we go. Yeah, Yasha is up. Alright, looks like Roshan here for Lakel's. And no contention coming out from Jules or the rest of his team here, as they go into the mid lane, which is where the last tower is right now. And I mean, yeah, this is not looking too good for Mineski right now, guys. So gathering up of Signature.Trust here. We do see Jules pushing out onto this bottom tower here. He's probably going to push in now together with the creep wave as he sees the kills going on this tower. They don't have fortification. Trust does on the other hand though, but it is going to be a trade. And well, let's see here.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Now we do see fortification up, and Lakel's with the Aegis here. He really wants to go on this tower. Butterfly is up on him as well. Even Buyback is here too. Okay, so that's going to be it. Rupture comes out. It's going to be on Lakel's call down. And, well, Cold Embrace comes out as well. Was that Flak or call down? Yeah, Flak. That's not the best thing you can steal here. He probably wanted the call down, but, oh well. Take what you can get. And well, now because Anti-Mage has this Vladimir's here, he's going to be very easily sustainable in the in these lanes as well. Usually you go for Vladimir's because you want to sustain yourself in team fights or something like that, because it is easy enough to actually sustain your health in actual pushing. But yeah, I mean. Just very nice to be on full health all the time here for Anti-Mage. And, well, still, Gyro has this... Okay, not going to put down that Fissure there. But yeah, still, Gyro has his Aegis. He's got Butterfly, and yeah, with this creep wave getting close to the tier 3 tower here, I think the only thing Jules and company really can do is push out the bottom lane with Jules and then try to defend top ground here, or uphill with the rest of Mineski. We'll see how they do though. We've probably coming out very soon. And Lakel's gonna go on the tower here. The rest of his team is just standing behind him, getting ready. Anti-Mage is going to get pinged out by Yap. And, well, there's really not much that they can do here. We see him doing a lot of damage onto this tower here, actually pushing it out really fast. But Lakel's, he gets the tower. And now it is Earthshaker who's actually going to try to defend up against Anti-Mage here in the bot. Lakel's. No BKB on him. Call down does come out though, and range tracks is most certainly going to go down. Question is whether or not they want to take more. There we go. Eul's Scepter on Lakel's. Okay, they are really not done right now. Cold Embrace coming out. Tower is still standing in the bot. This is just, they really need to do something soon. Homing Missile on Jay. And this is just so enervating because for Mineski, the only thing standing up here is just like Kel is barreling down to their tower. But they know that the rest of his team is actually behind him here right now. And it looks like they really want to go on him right now. Jesse, oh, that's the RP they need. That's one kill onto Dazzle. Rubik goes down next. Oh, that's the whole of Mineski. They just go down. What? Oh my god. And wow, I think, guys, with that, Trust kind of just wins this game. I mean, Bloodseeker's the only one who has buyback here, and they might save it, but they're going to lose 2 sets of Raxes, and they can probably also just honestly go on the 3rd set of Raxes. And, I mean, the thing is, like, with this setup here, like, Hell's already has Call Down again. MyPro didn't even use his Laguna Blade. Winter's Curse is up. The Aegis hasn't even been used yet. It still is up for another 30 seconds. So, like, it's just really bad for Mineski right now, and I'm not really seeing what they can do to turn this game around right now. Alright. Bounty on Fei Mao. He's sitting on Medallion and Soul Ring. This Aegis is going to run out relatively soon. There we go. What is he going to bring out to himself? That is a Satanic. He's sitting on 3.5k gold, and let's look at this. Okay, that is 20,000 net worth going the way of Lakellas and company. It's just too much right now. 15,000 on Anti-Mage. He is actually very... Oh, wow, I didn't even see this. I'm not even sure that, I mean, this is enough. There we go, BKB on Jay. Alright, so Jay gonna go in onto my pro. Yule Scepter up onto himself, Jab, very low on health as well. Yule's onto him too. But yeah, he is gonna go down. Buyback actually on both those heroes here as they choose to go into the bottom lane now. TP's galore coming in from Mineski. They're really gonna have to book it back here. Actually, Jules taking a lot of damage. Okay, and Jap, he is here as well. Ready with the Echo Slam, ready with the Fissure, and both heroes have Blink here right now. Lakel's, he's just gonna go on this tower again. He doesn't have BKB, but he does have Satanic. Bloodright comes out. He's gonna go away just to not get silenced up here. You don't want to have that happening. Oh no! He finds no one. That's really not good. But question is, will it actually matter at all for this game here? Now Gyro. Gotta get used up here. Rupture on the kills. Bloodright as well. It's a lot of damage she does take. Glimmer Cape as well. They are really doing a good job of saving him here. Actually, will he go down here? No, the Satanic comes in, and Jules, the Shallow Grave, will save him here for now. But that is a lot of damage coming out from Lakel's, and now suddenly, Cold Embrace. Let's see here. They're going to go for Anti-Mage. He goes down, and now into the base they go. Owa going to be the next target. Actually, Lakel's just chooses to go for the range racks. No, he turns around and going to go for Owa. We did see buybacks galore coming out from Anti-Mage and everyone else there. They have to actually back away here, Lakel's and company, as the rest of Mineski is fully up and running again. Now, Jules, he's going to have to care, though. Glimmer Cape up onto Lakel's. Homing Missile on Jules. If they get this kill on Jules, it's going to be so bad for them. G, though. Oh, Jay. Bloodright and Yule's onto him. Not going to silence Lakel's up here. That's actually a really bad Fissure here. Lakel's gets caught out. Oh, excuse me. That was Rubik here. And there we go. Dominating for Lakel's. That's one kill. Buyback from him, though. Oh, no. Anti-Mage. He goes down. Jay is unable to do this on his own, I think. Trolley goes in onto Lakel's here. And Jay. There we go. Laguna Blade comes in onto him. Is this where Lakel's dies? Yes, it is. But he buybacks. And he's going to buy Boost of Travel. There we go. TP back in. And he is instantly ready to join up into this team fight again. And these towers, they just fall so fast here. Range Rack's down. And Melee Rack's going to fall as well. Dragon Slave just to clear some waves here. There we go. That's the RP he needs. Finds 3. Everyone on the side of Mineski goes down. And GG, well played, is going to be called. Ladies and gentlemen, Trust, Signature.Trust goes up into the losers bracket finals to face off TNC Gaming. And that is where we'll have to see who will face off against 1, 2, 3 Statue Duo Tiga in the grand finals of the MSI Sea Dragon Battle number 2 with a grand prize pool of $2,000 in total. Guys, thank you for watching today. This has been me, Edward. You can follow me on Hey Edward at Twitter. I am with the Rasmus TV casting crew. You can find us on Facebook as well as Hitbox on Rasmus TV and on Twitter and YouTube at Rasmus TEEVEE. On YouTube, we will upload today's games as well as yesterday's games if you didn't get to see those as well. They will be up later today. I will make sure that we do that. So go ahead and follow there, and we'll have them up later on today. That is about it, guys. Thank you for watching. Thanks for MSI once again for sponsoring and hosting this tournament. Thank you all, and I hope you guys have a good evening, morning, day, wherever you guys are. So yeah, that is about it, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.